Hey there, history buffs and scandal enthusiasts. Let's be honest, we all love a good presidential scandal, right? It's like watching your favorite reality show, but with higher stakes and way better hair. From Watergate whispers to intern affairs that definitely weren't about coffee, American presidents have provided us with a treasure trove of hilarious, head-scratching, and sometimes cringe-worthy moments. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good chuckle at the expense of the most powerful people on the planet? It's oddly comforting to know they're just as flawed and ridiculous as the rest of us. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the wacky world of presidential scandals. The funnier, the better. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even spit out your drink. Sorry, not sorry. Because when it comes to presidential antics, the surprises just keep on coming. Richard Nixon, the man, the myth, the master of secretly recording everything. Yep, Tricky Dick takes the cake when it comes to scandalous presidential shenanigans. Watergate, my friends, wasn't just a hotel, it was a full-blown political circus with Nixon as the ringmaster. Break-ins, cover-ups, tapes that mysteriously went missing or had 18 minutes of silence. Awkward. It's like a political thriller directed by the Coen brothers. You laugh because if you don't, you'll cry. And in the end, it all led to Nixon's resignation, a moment that left the nation in shock. Clinton's interntainment. It's Monica, we're talking about Monica. The scandal that rocked the nation and led to impeachment proceedings. A story of power, betrayal, and the consequences of a secret affair. This scandal not only affected Clinton's presidency, but also had a lasting impact on American politics. In 1995, President Bill Clinton began an affair with White House intern Monica Lewinsky. The relationship came to light in 1998, leading to a media frenzy and public outrage. Key figures included Kenneth Starr, who led the investigation, and Hillary Clinton, who stood by her husband. The scandal dominated headlines with extensive media coverage and intense public scrutiny. Clinton was impeached by the House of Representatives but acquitted by the Senate. The affair had significant legal and political consequences, reshaping the landscape of American politics. Those Jeffersons and their hemlines, founding fathers, flawed fathers. The complex legacy of Thomas Jefferson includes his relationship with Sally Hemings. Hemings was an enslaved woman at Monticello, and their relationship has been the subject of much historical debate. They had several children together, who were also enslaved. This relationship has significantly impacted how historians view Jefferson's legacy, highlighting the contradictions between his public advocacy for liberty and his private life. Over time, this aspect of Jefferson's life has prompted a deeper examination of the moral complexities of the Founding Fathers. Honest Abe's not-so-honest fashion choices. Hats? Really, Abe? What was he thinking with those hats? Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is often remembered for his leadership during the Civil War and his efforts to abolish slavery. But let's not forget his questionable fashion sense. Born in a log cabin in Kentucky, Lincoln's early life was marked by hardship and self-education. He worked as a rail splitter, a boatman, a store clerk, and a surveyor before becoming a lawyer. And somewhere along the way, he decided that a stovepipe hat was the ultimate fashion statement. Lincoln's political career began in the Illinois state legislature, and he later served a single term in the U.S. House of Representatives. His debates with Stephen Douglas during the 1858 Senate campaign brought him national recognition. As president, Lincoln faced the secession of southern states and the outbreak of the Civil War. His Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 declared the freedom of all slaves in Confederate-held territory. And let's not forget, he supposedly stored important documents in that hat of his. Talk about a mobile office. Lincoln was re-elected in 1864, but was tragically assassinated by John Wilkes Booth in 1865, just days after the end of the Civil War. Despite his untimely death, Lincoln's legacy as a champion of liberty and equality endures. And so does the memory of his iconic, if not slightly odd, fashion choices. Welcome to Teddy's Bear Market, where trust-busting meets bear-hugging. Roosevelt wasn't just a president. He was a larger-than-life character with a flair for the dramatic. Whether he was chasing down monopolies or chasing after bears, Teddy's hobbies were anything but ordinary. His love for the great outdoors and his knack for taking on corporate giants made him a legend. Who else could break up a trust and then go on a hunting expedition? Only Teddy! But wait, there's more. Teddy was also an avid boxer and horse rider. Imagine a president who could punch out a monopoly and then saddle up for a ride. Now that's a rough rider. And let's not forget his love for hiking and camping. Picture this, a president who could hike up a mountain, camp under the stars, and still have the energy to read a book by the campfire. Teddy was truly a man of many talents and endless energy. JFK, the original wingman, presidential charm, amplified. His charisma was so off the charts he could probably charm a rock. With his smooth talk and dazzling smile, he was the James Bond of politics. But behind the charm, there were scandals that rocked his presidency. One of the most talked about was his alleged affair with Marilyn Monroe. Talk about mixing business with pleasure. There were also rumors of other extramarital relationships that added to the intrigue. Politically, the Bay of Pigs invasion was a significant blunder, leading to widespread criticism and a tarnished reputation. Oops, looks like someone forgot to read the manual on invasions. Additionally, whispers of mob connections and involvement in his election raised further questions about his administration. Despite these controversies, his legacy endures, a testament to his enduring appeal and the complex nature of his presidency. JFK, proving that even in politics, charm can get you far, but not always out of trouble. Let's dive deeper into Ronald Reagan's presidency, focusing on his love for jelly beans and how it became a symbol of his time in office. Reagan's fondness for jelly beans began during his time as governor of California, where he used them as a way to quit smoking. This simple candy became a staple in his office, with jars of jelly beans present at meetings and events. Reagan's administration even received a custom-made jelly bean jar from the Jelly Belly Company, which became a popular gift and a quirky symbol of his presidency. But that wasn't the only sweet story. His economic policies, dubbed Reaganomics, were both praised and criticized for their impact on the American economy. While some lauded the reduction in inflation and unemployment, others pointed to increased income inequality and a burgeoning national debt. Despite these controversies, Reagan's ability to communicate and connect with the American people often helped him weather the storms. His legacy is a blend of triumphs and tribulations, a testament to the complexities of leadership. Reagan, a president whose charm, policies, and love for jelly beans left an indelible mark on American history. Scandals and funny moments in presidential history. From Watergate to the Lewinsky affair, to the lighter side of politics with humorous gaffes and memorable blunders, these events have left an indelible mark on American politics, reminding us of the fragility of power and the importance of accountability.